Let me tell you about Helen. Helen was the CEO of a very large national building products company, and she was worried because costs were going up, she was losing market share, losing margin, and it was very hard to keep up with the competition. And she decided that her logistics costs were too high and something needed to be done. Action needed to happen fast. You know what she did? She looked at the network, the actual distribution network, which is very high cost, lots of facilities all over the country, high transport cost, huge transport fleet, I think over 1,500 vehicles. And what she did as a first step was to rationalize that network. Then she opened up 2 new channels of distribution, which were a much lower cost per unit distribution. Of course, all of this was underpinned by a cost to serve study of the network, so she could actually better understand the profitability of products and customers and how that changed through geography and order size and order frequency. So cost to serve is something that you really have to understand well if you're going to try and reduce the cost of your supply chain. Helen had a lot of success with this because she actually, I forget the percentage, but she saved about $20 million a year on distribution costs in the first year, and those savings continued. Market share increased and profitability increased. So have you got a really expensive network? Do you really understand the costs of distribution through your network? You know, if you can peel back some of the layers on that, there's some huge opportunities to actually reduce cost. So what's the shape of your distribution network? Do you know the costs, your supply chain costs down to a product level, a customer level, and a regional level? If you don't, you really ought to have a look. Now, if you want to know more about this, we're actually going to be talking about this topic and lots more at a full day workshop on supply chain in Australia, in Sydney and Melbourne in February next year, 2019. It's called 59 Things. So if you want to come along, just look for 59things.com and you'll see that we're talking about networks, cost to serve, transport, in fact, 59 different things that can help you improve your supply chain and your supply chain career. So if you want to save lots of money and improve the performance of the business like Helen did, come along to 59 Things.